Hi, good evening. My name is Joe Bastulli. I live across the street from Sunnybrook Preserve on Heath Road. I would like to know why half of the walking trail was removed. Who made that decision? I was told in an email exchange that this was to right previous wrongs and broken promises. I was involved with Sunnybrook when they were developed, and I was unaware of any broken promises. I know there was a group of political extremists that were opposed to the park in any way, shape, form, or matter. And my understanding, my assumption at this point, this was a payback to that group in helping them to remove part of the park.
Well, let me address that because it was in no way a payback, and that is an incorrect assumption. 0.2 of a mile of trail were removed because that trail was within 20 feet of the neighbor's property.
The same neighbors who have 5 acres of property and decided to build their house on their property line. That trail that you said, also in our email exchange, you told me there were 2 other paved trails there at Sunnybrook. There are not. Which also leads me to the assumption that you don't know what's going on at the park system.
I've been there and I've walked them. So
there is one paved trail at that park.
No, you could go around.
You
could go straight, or you could go around, or you could go around this way. Now you can go around and sit at the bench, or you can go straight. And there's going to be
I use that park every day, and I have seen countless people from Metzenbaum, handicapped, disabled people, seniors, dog walkers use that trail. Now they can no longer use that trail.
Okay, well, I guess I'm a bit confused because the entire trail was 0.4 of a mile that you're talking that was paved.
Yes.
So you're telling me they drove to Sunnybrook to be on 0.4 of a mile of paved trail?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I'm asking you, should we add more paved trail then?
I want to know why you spent money to take apart a sound part of the park infrastructure. Who made that decision and why? I was told it was to right the wrong of broken promises, but I'm unaware of any broken promises because I was there when that park was developed and I was part of that process.
The Board of Park Commissioners made the decision prior to Brian, and we removed the trail based on what Mary just told you.
But when I listened to you in the beginning of this presentation that you made, you talked about adding recreational areas and activities. Here you are in the same group, in the same room, in the same meeting, taking that away from people.
I guess we'll have to look at that again. I think more importantly, we had people complaining that they could see into the neighbor's yard and the neighbor's driveways eroding onto the side of the park, and we had all kinds of other issues. As much as Mrs. Toth is complaining that she's Ms. Toth is complaining that she's got someone in the park that obviously was rude and unacceptable behavior to you. We'll have to work on some of these things.
I sincerely believe, after hearing you and understanding and investigating this park, and your limited knowledge of the park system, and when I go back to my time of involvement when Sunnybrook was developed, and the group of political extremists who were in opposition to the mere existence of the park system, it just looks like you're trying to tear it apart piece by piece.
Sorry you feel that way. I can't change it. John.